What's up, YouTube? It's Handy Danny, and I am putting the trim in the door. I showed you guys how to install the door. Now it's about putting the trim in there. And honestly, the only thing you really need is a nail gun. Don't judge me. I'm using some Ryobi. I did figure out I kind of made a mistake that I had 2-inch screws in here from the last project. I was trying to set the door, the trims, and the nails wasn't dropping in there deep enough. I corrected the mistake by getting a 1-inch screw versus a 2-inch screw in the gun. Okay, I got a little mallet, might not even really use it, but the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my little trim here. Your trim's probably a little different. Mine has a groove here to let me know how to install it and put it on properly. So I'm gonna shut the door, I'm feeling for my groove, I'm popping this on here, and it's really important that you get this thing tight. You can't just have it all loose and sitting all over the place. You want to make it tight. And I'm able to shoot these screws or nails straight down because I don't have any glass there, okay? I'm going to take another piece of trim. I'm going to stick it here, and it has a bevel and it has a connection like a little puzzle. And just because you're putting trim in with no door doesn't mean you can be lazy and just kind of throw it in there. Make sure you're pressing tight, as tight as you can. I'm throwing my screws my nails about every 12 to 6 inches. They do have wood putty. I do have wood putty where I can fill these nail holes, and I'll show you that. But, you know, do your best. Mama says always do your best. So I'm going up here, and as you can see, I'm putting these pieces in. They're getting a little tighter, which is good. That's what I want. So I'm pressing, and I'm pressing against the door. I'm grabbing the door, I'm pressing, I'm shooting. I could have did 3 of them on the header, but I did 4 to make sure it's tight. Now I'm gonna put the side trim in, and sometimes just doing something repetitive, you can speed up the video. YouTube has a little feature where you can do 2 times, 3 times the speed instead of listening to me babble. So this piece right here, you see that's starting to bow. That's kind of good, and at the same token, it's kind of bad because that's what's creating a little bit of a rattle. I kind of just knocked that in with my mallet. That's about the extent of that. Got that in there. Okay, I'm gonna start at the top, pressing, working my way down. Working my way downtown, walking fast. Just kidding, but I like that song though. All right, so I got my inside trim in there. It's nice and secure. Now, it's all about preparation. What I'm going to do is called a dry fit. And I'm going to make sure I know exactly how to put this trim on here. I'm going to set it on the ground the way it goes on there because I have to move kind of quickly, efficiently, and you know, I gotta know where things are in order to make this happen. So I have a suction cup. You can get a little cheap one from Home Depot. This is a CR Lawrence, it's industrial. Actually, I've seen a guy climb a building, Trump Tower. Look for the video on YouTube. He climbed Trump Tower with 2 of these. Went all the way up the top floor, but these things are really good. Over here, I have my glass. So I just pump it up. When I pick my glass up, you got these little tabs here. I just break these little tabs off to protect the glass. Like I said, preparation is power. Don't get yourself caught up to where this little thing is on the edge here. This little protection for the glass is on the edge, touching the trim, and you can't put your door in there because that's in your way. So now that I have the glass here, I'm gonna use this as a handle, but you never carry glass with this, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just lay it on my arm, pick it up, I'm carrying it, I have the glass secured. I set the glass down. Now I take my handle and open my door. Actually, I can pick it up with my suction cup now. So I set it in there. See, my door's trying to run away from me. So I just let it do what it's naturally gonna do. Don't try to fight the feeling. Michael Jackson told us that, right? Don't fight the feeling. Ain't that what one of his song lyrics? Don't fight the feeling? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna shut my door back. I got my glass in there. But you can see I'm ready, okay? I got my trim right here. I know what way it goes up. I'm not fiddling around with it. I got it pressed. I'm gonna use my knee here. I'm doing the bottom on purpose because I got leverage without hurting the door. Holding the glass, using my knee. I got my head right here. See that? See how I caught the glass? I know what this glass is gonna do, and I'm ready for it. And I got my trim set up and ready to make sure that I can achieve this by myself. But I would recommend a helper, especially if you've never done it before. But once I get 2 pieces of trim in here, I'm good to go. So nice and tight. I'm shooting away from the glass. Naturally, you want to shoot here, but if that screw hits that glass, this is all she wrote. I'm pressing, I'm pushing. I got that Monday full court press on this trim. You know how Mondays be? It'd be like. So now, I'm pretty secure now, okay? I'm pretty secure, and I'm putting the trim on around the way like it's supposed to go, because this one doesn't have too much flexibility. This one does, okay? So if I put this on first, then try to put this one on, trying to flex this in there can be kind of challenging. So I want to go with the one like this. Get my little mallet. You got a hard end, you got a soft end. I'm going with the softer side. I'm just tapping it. Get that out the way. You see, I'm not even securing the glass anymore. Oh, got that close. I can fix that. Okay. And put this one in. Now, here's the trick. Like we did on the other side, you see it's starting to bow. That's a good and a bad thing, because it's letting us know it's going to sit in there tight. However, you got to really press it. I'm pressing it up so the bow is at the bottom now. If I was at the bottom, I'll be pressing down. I'm pressing up. I shoot my nails about 3 to 4 inches. As I get down here, see, I'm pressing. This is the reason why I recommend Milwaukee, because this gun's not really performing the way I want it to. So now I have the glass in there, and you notice when I hit the glass with my finger, it has a little bit of a rattle. I don't have them with me today, but I have a little plastic shim that I'm gonna stick in there, wedge it in there. I'm gonna cut off what I don't need, and the glass is gonna sit nice and tight. So I'm gonna shim 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2, 2, 2. So on and so forth all the way around to make sure the glass is nice and tight. One more thing I want to show you. Okay, so last thing I want to show you is now my holes here. If you come look at my hole right here, you can see where I have a little hole in the wood from the nail, okay? I have this right here, this DAP, natural plastic wood. I tried this, it really didn't work out as well, it didn't match as well. Went to Home Depot and got this wood putty. This one right here works a little bit better, but all you do is you get a little bit on your finger, okay? A booger's worth, and you stick it in there and you just rub it. Take your other finger and rub off the excess. Rub it in there, take your other finger, rub off the excess. You didn't know that your fingers were like a whole little painting setup, did you? But that's how you do it, to kind of keep yourself moving fast and efficient. If you're doing a bunch of doors, you see how fast I'm doing this by utilizing 2 fingers versus 1. And the reason why I love making YouTube videos is because I've done this for years, this little finger method, but I've never explained it to anybody. So honestly, you don't know how to teach somebody something until you teach somebody something. So y'all give me the opportunity to teach you guys things, and I understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But that's it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you're in the Phoenix area and you need some doors put in, 1 or 10,000 of them, my number, information to be in the video, and the gun, the suction cup, the mallet, the wood putties, the 2 different wood putties will be in the links below. Check it out, and thanks for watching.